Well, hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Custard Prophet and we're back here with our Tennis Manager 23 playthrough following Crusty Bun in his meteoric rise to the top of tennis. In the last episode you saw Crusty getting through the first 3 rounds of Wimbledon. He's got as far as he ever has done before, and I've just come here into the rankings screen to give you an idea of what potentially could happen to Crusty if he continues his great run. Currently, Crusty is sitting in 25th place. He has 1,315 points, but there are 300, 400, 500 points on show here. So if he can get over 300 points or over, he will reach Jack Draper, and that will mean that he will be the top British tennis player, which is a pretty good thing to do. So let's have a look at the tournament. Nothing else has happened, so let's just see where we are in Wimbledon. And you can see just a reminder of what we've done. You see Jack Draper got knocked out there in the round of 32. So this is how Crusty has got on. He won the first round match against a Indian qualifier very, very easily. Then beat Charlie Camus from Australia. A little bit more difficulty in 3 sets. In the round of 64. The round of 32, he beat the 10th seed Casper Rudd 6-1, 3-6, 7-6, 6-2, and he has drawn Alex De Minaur, not Manure, but De Minaur, who is 45th in the world. It's not a bad draw at all when you're looking at that. It's really not a bad draw. So it is a draw that Crusty could potentially get through, and if he does that, then he's either going to play Sinner or Rublev. Now, in terms of points for where he is at the minute, he gets 180 points if he's here. He gets 360 points if he gets to the quarterfinals. So that's important because we've just talked about Jack Draper, and he has he's 300 points ahead of us. However, it's not clear to me. He went out in the preceding round, in the round of 32, so he will have picked up 90 points there. So it's not quite clear how many points he's losing from last year's Wimbledon tournament. We'll only see that next week. Right, folks, let's dive in. This is going to be a big one. He's got every capability of beating this player and has beaten him in the past. So I thought we played him in the past. I was absolutely certain we have, but apparently we have not. So he's in excellent form. He's got a 71% win record on grass, which is worrying. He's a counter puncher, and he's got strengths in his forehand power, forehand accuracy, backhand accuracy. So all of that is not the sort of thing that we like a huge amount. So all we're going to do is just push his mentality up to a little bit more attacking. And that's what we're doing. This custom on the body play seems to work really well. We've got wide serves, which works well. We are standing a little bit further back with our returning. Sometimes we'll move that around, and certainly if we're struggling to do anything on his serve, we might push some of these things forward, so we take a few more risks. But let's see how we do against De Minaur. So he's not feeling particularly relaxed. Be motivated like never before in front of your audience. There we go. We've got him up to determined from concern. Didn't see a option to relax him in there. So let's get out on the court. We'll see what he can come out with. Remember, best of 5 sets. So this could go one way or the other way, and it could be a bit of a battle. But opens it up with an ace. More of those, please, Crusty. Very, very solid start. Crusty 1 love up, but he's now 30-40 up in set 2. I don't know if we actually get to see centre court, if there's a difference in the courts. He's just wide with that almost. It was good effort though, good idea. Another advantage. The crowd is really here to see the Englishman. Really did not get hold of that, did he? And probably could and should have put that down the line and won the point. Well, it's 5-all, and Alex De Minaur now has his opportunity. Well, 30-40 now. Good wide serve there. Right, we're into a rally. Crusty not wanting to give anything away at this point. Oh, it's a lovely little pair of volleys there. These are not Crusty's forte. Well, it's 6-all, and something I am going to do, just because I don't feel like we're getting enough on the first serves. Let's just go a little bit more, take a few more risks here. We are 6-all. Can we win the tiebreak? Oh, wow. You think so? We're 6-all up in the tiebreak. If De Minaur wins this, then I think we've got real problems. Well, 6-1. Crusty didn't get that return back, but here goes De Minaur. Crusty putting the pressure on already. That's a good bit of play there from De Minaur. Crusty making him work, using all the court. Oh, it's a lovely hit, and there he... Oh, that was ridiculous. I don't know how he got that back. 6-2. Oh, and he wins it with an ace. 7-6. So Crusty gets that first set. That's really good. Can he just waltz through to get set number 2? Well, De Minaur is 15-40 up now. 3-2 up as well. Crusty surely has this one. Very nicely done. Yeah, it's massively overpowered, the wide serve. That's the return that you want to do. If you don't have the angle, and you're a little bit poor with the angle, then you just pretty much give up, because there's no way back then, unless someone makes a mistake. So come on, Crusty. He could have gone in there. Oh, he's gone wide. Went for the winner, and he's now a breakdown. 4-2. Chance to get back straight into it at 4-2. And you see there, it's 30-40. So good wide serve. It basically... Oh, wow. And there we go. Double fault at the worst possible time. Crusty's back on track. Just needs to win his own serve here. And we're back on to another tiebreak. It's 6-all. I'm just going to pause it here for a second. Crusty slightly ahead in terms of the points in the total match. On this set, same. So it's really, really tight. Crusty just getting the better of things. But can he do it in another tiebreak? Or is De Minaur going to come back? It's mad. Absolutely mad. He's now won all 6 points. 6-1. This has got to be it, hasn't it? Yeah. There we go. And it is 7-6. So, I mean, ridiculous game of tennis. It's 1-all and nothing between these two players. Nothing at all. We're going to go slightly forward on his first serve. We don't seem to be getting many of his first serves. I don't think that's worked at all. I'm just going to put that back. So we're 15-40 down. 3-all. And that was long. And Crusty, has he given up something here? This is not good. And we're just not winning anything on his serve now. There you go. I mean, we'll just look at the stats on this one, because it looks quite disappointing. 91% of the serves won in set 3. You look at set 1, 66, set 2, 7. It's just upping it and upping it and upping it. So we need to figure out a way. I think we're just going to go a little bit more powerful on the second serve. Yeah, we'll go with that. Just try and change things up there. I think we have to. Right, into set number 3. Crusty, can he get this to a 5th set? Well, maybe he's got an advantage in game number 4, or game number... It's not game number 4. Set number 4. Game number 2 here. Oh, he's just gone wide with that. Not good enough. I mean, it would be lovely to get through this. Oh, he's coming in. He's gone wide, and it's 2-love. I mean, a backhand smash is always a tough shot to hit. So, well, Crusty, it was a poor point that we just saw. So he doesn't want to give it straight back. Oh, that was a dreadful hit. It's an interesting set. It's going the other way now. And there we go, 30-40. Crusty still with a break opportunity. And back to Juice. And it is another tie break. Who is going to come on top here? Well, it's tighter. It's 6-4. It's at least. So Crusty has a chance here. And that's a lovely bit of play. 6-5. It's Crusty's going to have a chance here on his own serve to take this to set number 5. And I think it would be deserved. That's a nice bit of play. Oh, a lovely bit of play, and Crusty does get it down the line, 7-6. So Crusty has got it to a 5th set. Right, who blinks first? So much in terms of points and money at stake here for players at this sort of level. So let's see what happens. It's 1-all and 15-40. So Crusty does have a little early chance here to do something. And, well, not going to do anything there. Beautiful serve from De Minaur. Right, just in the centre. So Crusty's in this one now. Is it going to be a winner that does for him, or is it? It's gone a bit short there. Whew. Bit of a risk. Oh, lovely hit. Lovely hit. Finding the corner. 2-1. Deserved to go in the lead with that. Brilliant. And he's 3-2 up, but 15-40 down. Went down the centre with an interesting serve. Hardly seems worth it, but right on the line there. Oh, brilliantly done. Back to 30-40. Oh, and off the frame there for De Minaur, and Crusty actually has a match point on De Minaur's serve, 30-40. It was a hard match, a really hard match. Worked his socks off here. He's got the whole court here. He doesn't bother going for it, and he just wins with a volley. Wins the final set 6-3, and yeah, he's through. He's through to the quarterfinals, which is absolutely huge. So who's he going to be playing in the quarterfinals? He goes through to the second week for the first time in his career, which is massive. Interesting. Look at this. Improvement to Killer Instinct, to Composure, and to Fighting Spirit. He's progressed. Yeah, this must be due to doing well in this tournament. Must be. So let's have a look at what that means. So Killer Instinct up to 13. That's huge. Fighting Spirit up to 9. So that's massive to get those things up there. So Crusty's really starting to look like a decent player, isn't he? Yeah, volleying is not his forte, but there's so much more that he can get done. So let's have a look who he's going to be going up against next. It's going to be Andy Rublev, who took maybe a slightly surprising victory in his match against Jannik Sinner. So yeah, you can see here 13th in the world. Certainly Crusty has beaten players who are more lowly ranked than that. You can see that Medvedev got surprisingly knocked out in the quarterfinals above. So Crusty here with his match here against Rublev. It's going to be a huge one, and it's one that I think he has the capacity to. It's going to be hard. I think Rublev is massive favourite. But you look sort of down below here, second seed is out as well. We've got Carlos Alcaraz in there, and Tsitsipas, who's a very, very good player, but he's not the world number one. So it feels like, you know, somebody who's not the absolute top players might get a victory in this year's Wimbledon. So could it be Crusty? So he is in excellent form. Rublev, he's an aggressive baseliner. We're going to just keep with a very similar sort of approach. We'll see how that works. He's pumped, confident. Let's see if we can relax him a little bit. Don't worry. Just because he's better ranked than you doesn't mean he's better than you. You can do it. He only reacted positively to the speech, unfortunately. It was an improvement to relaxation, but we didn't get an increase in his relaxation state. So let's see what we can come up with here. Right, come on, Crusty. Huge game here. And a really interesting start here. So Crusty wins the first game, and he is 30-40 up. So Rublev, he's at the net, and he gets it back to deuce. That was well done. Always in control, but another advantage. And you feel if Crusty starts being able to sort of go toe-to-toe with this type of player, then he's going to be getting into the latter stages of the big tournaments, isn't he? We might start to see him competing against the very, very top players, which he's kind of doing at the minute. And that is into the net, and Crusty takes an early break. 2-love. Rublev, opportunity on Crusty's serve here. An advantage, goes way long with that. Not great. Just can't get over the line. He's had so many juices in this match, so many advantages, but just not quite got it done. And there we go, back to all squares, 2-1. 3-2, but Crusty with another advantage here over Rublev. Rublev's serve is he's got such power here. Down the line. Why did he? That was a really dodgy lob there, really dodgy. Well, 6-all, it's gone to a tie-break. Let's see what Crusty can do. He's got a good record of tie-breaks. Well, maybe not so, 6-4. So Rublev here serving for the first set. Crusty not out of it. He can get this one. There's a chance that he could win on his own. Oh, that's a lovely backhand. Yeah, brilliantly done. 7-6. So Rublev does well. First set in the bag. But Crusty certainly gave him a few things to think about there. I don't think we need to change anything. More of the same, please, Crusty. Well, we are all the way to a tie-break in the second set now. Everything going with serve. Crusty here, he's done well. Just no one actually got to an advantage, which was interesting. Both very dominant on their serves. So let's see how things go. And Crusty this time takes the advantage. He's 6-3 up. So could he get this back to 1-set all? He does. Lovely backhand return. So 7-6, 7-6. One for each of the competitors. Right, let's drive on. That's 1-all, and Crusty's first to have to protect his serve. Rublev with a break opportunity here. He's got a really good deep backhand shot when he goes for it. That's a lovely hit. Rublev nowhere near it. Straight away, 15-40 Crusty. Could he get a break on Rublev's serve just along with that one? Down the middle. Oh, he absolutely blasts that one. When he goes for it, it's so hard to get back. 3-2 and advantage again, Crusty. Just needs one of these to work for him. Here we go. He's got a chance here. Putting Rublev right at the back of the court. changing things up. Rublev into the net. And what was he doing there? But Crusty gets it. It was just wide. Just wide. It's 4-2. Well done, Crusty. Could he get this set? 5-2. And he's love 40 up on Rublev's serve for set number 2. Could Crusty get himself a chance to get to a quarter, a semi-final at Wimbledon? He's done brilliantly well. Not quite getting it done there, but he's not far away. Come on. Is that in? Not quite. Rublev making him work. And a second serve ace. Well, he's done really well not to get broken there, you have to say. Another chance here on Rublev's serve advantage. I mean, this is utterly mad that Crusty has... It's long. So Crusty, at worst, will be losing in 5 sets, but at best could be progressing to a semi-final, which would be utterly mad. Crusty's pumped, Rublev stressed. So let's see what happens in set number 4. It's 2-all, advantage to Rublev. Into the net though. 3-2 to Crusty, and he has an advantage on Rublev's serve. If he could take this, it would be a huge amount of pressure. Good deep return. Using the backhand slice there. Rublev into the net. Oh, he gets there. I thought Crusty might have passed him there. Back to deuce. Another advantage. Rublev knows how difficult Crusty is to get past on his serve, so he's coming into the net quite a lot here. Back to deuce. Another advantage. Crusty piling the pressure on to Rublev. Come on. Chance here to go cross court. He does. He's got a break. He's got chance to take himself into a semi-final. Just needs to do... Oh, he's lucky Rublev there, but he just needs to get over the line. And he is 40 love up, 5-3 up. Looks all the world like he's getting into a semi-final. Massive. Rublev can't get there. Crusty is victorious in the quarterfinal. Just brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Did you see that one coming? I certainly did not. So he will be playing Stefanos Tsitsipas in the semi-final. World number 5. And yeah, just look at this. I mean, it's absolutely mad that he's getting this far. Winner of that will play Alcaraz or Shang, the Chinese player. He has played Shang recently, lost to him. But look at that, into the semi-finals. He's getting 720 points for being there. We absolutely know Crusty's going to be in the top 20. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there. And we're going to come back for whatever happens now, because I think this could be really mind-blowingly fantastic if Crusty is able to get through this game against Tsitsipas and then have a chance at the final. It feels a little bit like Tim Henman there, but what we do know is that this has to be Crusty's breakthrough performance, and after this anything can happen, can't it? So let me know what your predictions are. Is Crusty going to be able to push himself into the final? Is he going to have enough? I think it's going to be a bit hard, but you know, he's just beaten the world number 13. He's beaten the world number 10 already, so he's not far away from beating the world number 5, that's for sure. Just have a look quickly at the amount of money. £871,000. If you get further than that, over £1 million, that would be enormous for the academy. We would be able to we'd be able to do all sorts of stuff with that. So fingers, everything crossed that Crusty can keep this run going, but I did not expect him to get this far. What can you say? What can you say, folks? Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry to kind of cut it short a little bit on that bit of a cliffhanger, but I think it makes sense. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.